All right, I can't believe it. The pressure is already on. It's the first week of school. The kids have been back at it for 4 days. Here in our household, we're experiencing two teenagers going off to high school for the first time, and all the buzz around us is all about what's going on in high school. We've got so much to talk about. And I'm jumping on here kind of impromptu. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I just felt like, is it possible we're 4 days in and the kids are already feeling the pressure? I was actually talking to a young girl, and her text to me was she's already feeling like she's going to fail advanced math. She's already confused and she already doesn't think she can do it. And I just thought, oh my goodness, we're 4 days in and we need our kids to feel more empowered. Here at Shine On, we're all about student success, and we totally believe that they can handle this stuff. They can do hard things. They can handle their course loads. They can handle their social lives and balancing it with academics and athletics and everything else. They can possibly have a part-time job mixed in there. It can all work, but we need strategies. And right out of the gate, first 4 days, I'm already seeing it. And so I've been sitting down with my young kids here, my two, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to share what I've been up to, because I feel like parents and young people can benefit from what we need to do so we can feel better and feel like we have some agency and some control in what's going on, and not feel so disempowered and scared about what's coming at us. So the first thing I want to talk about is what parents can do to support their young people. And the most important thing is to go through and talk with them and review what came up. Here in our education system in high school, the semesters, there's 4 classes. So 4 teachers, 4 classes. There's all kinds of information that's available online. I encourage you, please take a moment this weekend, sit down, take in what came up in each class with your student, and review. Go online, see what the teachers put up in their portal for their class. There's different ways that schools do this, so I can't even get into all the names of the softwares, but your student will know where to go to see where their teacher is putting things. And you can get great information on what the course outline may be, what the grade breakdown would be. We did all that this past weekend. We actually started doing it on Thursday and Friday because 2 days in already, there was some pressure and some anxiety brewing, and I had to nip it. So we got into the conversation, and I'm all about clarity mapping. So I'm mapping things out for my kids. And the first thing is just get the lay of the land. So I just want to encourage you, please take some time this weekend. There's however many teachers your kids have, how many courses you can go, you can see what they're going to be looking at for the semester. I found it really interesting. One of my kids, their teacher has the whole month outlined. So they already know in one of their subjects when certain assignments are going to be given, and when certain engagement exercises are going to happen in class. And I think I even noticed that there was a note made when evaluation was going to be on certain projects, and some things are going to be ongoing throughout the whole semester. All of this was outlined. I thought that was fabulous. We sat and had a discussion, and we thought, okay, this is good. We can plan. We can look at our athletic schedule, our work schedule. We can look at our academic schedule. We can start to do what I call tracking in the clarity mapping method that I teach. And so we started to plot that, and I thought it was really illuminating what started to happen. In the conversations, we started to feel more at ease. And it was like, okay, so a lot happened this week. Yes, teachers gave a lot of big picture review, overviews, rules, were like, there was all kinds of stuff that happened in class this week. And we can set ourselves up to be confident and powerful in how we address the workload, the expectations, how the grades are going to be evaluated, all the different things. And I feel like I was surprised at the intensity of the anxiety so quickly this week. A lot of kids, just in my day-to-day passings with my kids, different conversations are coming up, and it's like, you know, they feel this pressure that I think sometimes parents don't realize. I know that when I first started the conversation with my kids, they're like, no, everything's good. I don't have much. I don't have much. And so I kind of felt like I was going to skip over things. But as I walked away from the conversation, I doubled back and I was like, wait a second. No, I actually need specifics. Tell me what's going on in each class. And then suddenly, oh, there's this little assignment due on Monday. Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to review this and that. Oh, yes, I was supposed to do this. It's not like they were being deceitful. It's just, it slipped their mind because it was a small little thing. But you know what? When you do those small little things and get them done early in the weekend, you can enjoy the rest of your weekend. But also, Sunday night, you're not crashing and freaking out that the week's starting and you didn't prepare. There's like, you can just take that edge off and be proactive about what's coming at you. And I find that kids really need to be shown how to do this. This is a life skill that they have never been exposed to. There's not a way for a 14-year-old, 15-year-old, 16-year-old mind to be like, I've got this time management thing. I know exactly how to look at my week and look at my time and plan accordingly and block out time for homework and that sort of thing. No, this is something that we need to do together. And for the students out there, I feel like I'm really connected to the anxiety and I'm really dialing into it. And I can feel like your teacher's going over everything that you're going to be covering in a certain subject can be overwhelming. So that's okay. There is a lot that you'll cover and you've got quite a few months to do it in. So it's not going to all be tackled at once. So we can breathe a little. But what I'd like to do is encourage you to review what came up with each of your teachers, each of your subjects. What are the expectations? Do you have something that's pending that you owe your teacher by Monday? Is there something that's, going to be coming up in the week, like Tuesday or Wednesday? We had some of those in our review where math assignments and math units and certain information is going to drop and become visible in certain portals on certain days. And so we're taking a look at the calendar ahead and we're actually putting in, that's the day we need to look that up. That's the day we need to do the review and block our time. This is a life skill. Time management, being able to note what's coming at us, like taking in what the teachers are saying. This is an active skill that you can practice every day, every week. Get very clear on how you're listening to your teacher. Is your teacher teaching in the moment? Is there instructions and deadlines being conveyed about certain assignments and how to submit and what to submit? We need to start honing our listening skills and our time management and planning skills, and everything's going to be okay. We're just getting started. We're 4 days in, and I thought I'd jump on and have this conversation because it's so important that we not skip over. Okay, it's fine if your child is saying, I don't have homework. I mean, you might not have homework. This is absolutely true. As a student, you might not have been assigned anything. That's fine. Thing is, use the technology, use the portals, go where your teacher says that they're going to be putting things and check out what they've already put there. You will be amazed. I was amazed and I was really happy. So once we got that review done for both of my kids, there was a sense of confidence that came over them, and the anxiety did dial down a little bit. Both of them had homework though, so they have to address that. And of course, that's not a fun time when it's the weekend and we're tired and it's been a big week. So just remember, the more you empower yourself with that information and get tuned in and clear about what your teachers are sharing with you. I mean, the one portal we went into for one of the classes had all kinds of resource information and had all kinds of notes and saying every single lesson plan is going to be here. Every single lesson plan. I mean, if you're ever sick, you're not waiting to go back to school. You could take a look if you start to feel better. You know what you've missed. And I just love how teachers are using technology to do that, to stay organized, to help kids have access to the information. It's absolutely brilliant. So I encourage you to use it, use those online tools, plan your week, look ahead, see when you have certain activities, certain clubs you signed up for. What are those expectations? I know for a lot of, well, for the last little while, I've been saying when you come home, you have 6 hours, 6 productive hours that you can be doing something. How are you going to spend that time? So, I mean, there's a meal in there, there's rest, there's all kinds of self-care. Yes, of course, there's downtime. Then you've got your extracurriculars. You could have a part-time job. There's all kinds of things, but I encourage you, learn to look at your calendar ahead, use your phone or use a manual physical paper method. But look ahead and plot and plan, block your time so you know when you actually have time to do these assignments that are coming at you. I promise you the anxiety will come down and you will be able to perform and get good grades and feel successful. That's absolutely possible. I believe it wholeheartedly, and I'm working on it here with my kids. So it seems to be working, and we're 4 days in. So let's work on that. Let's develop ourselves. We can handle these things. It is a lot, but it's not. We got this. And we're going to work on our time management and our planning. And we're going to go in and we're going to do some investigating and reviewing of what teachers have already shared with us. We're going to feel good about that. And then we're going to manage our minds and manage our mental health and build our resilience and our confidence. Like, we can do this. This is going to be tough. There's going to be times where there's going to be a bunch of things that are going to be due at the same time. It's likely that assignments and homework will be happening, and you're going to have to manage what you do each day, but break it down. You can do this. You have hours of time after school every day. And if you look at it proactively, use the resources, everything's going to be great. And for parents, you can be in there supporting and helping them do this type of thing. I know for my kids, it was interesting when we went into the portals. Different teachers place things differently, and different things are links. And I mean, these portals aren't all the same, and the software isn't exactly all the same. It doesn't look like. So just a second pair of eyes helping to navigate and say, oh, what's this button? What did they put here? What did they put here? Oh, wow, they've got their assignments in there and they've planned everything. I thought it was fabulous. And I don't think that a lot of people are thinking that right now, 4 days in. But if you have a conversation and you find out, oh, wow, there actually is some trepidation, there is some anxiety coming up regarding what the workload's going to be and what's coming in all the courses, you can get ahead of it. You can do some things that can help you feel like you've got some control. It's going to be all right. So this is all about what Shine On is all about. We're about student success. We're about those study habits, the organization, the time management. We want to see this holistic personal development happening with young people. They can handle their mental, emotional, social, physical, everything that's going on in their lives. I know there's a lot, but they can handle it. And we need to empower them and be having these conversations regularly. And we can be setting goals and achieving them. We know that they are good problem solvers. We're going to teach them time management, communicate, and use your critical thinking skills, and practice that planning and blocking your time. You're going to feel like you have more of a sense of control. And that's a really huge skill to have going forward in your life. Never mind just being a student and getting through high school. And make sure you feel good. Work on that empowerment. Empower yourself so that your stress level can be managed and you can regulate how you're reacting, and you can be proactive. You can be like, I got this. And I want you to say that to yourself. Say, I got this. I know what I'm doing. I can look ahead, I can plan and succeed. So If you're looking for more information on clarity mapping and these types of things that I do to teach all the mindset, clarity, and action work that we love to do, go to shineonmethod.com, check out the clarity mapping course. I'd love to see you in there, and there's more support available there. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Did this help? Share it if it helps with other parents also, because I think we think it was just the first week and that not much was going on. But I tell you, I was surprised. Both my kids had homework, lots going on, lots that we can be doing to set ourselves up for success. All right. That has been this episode of Activate Now, and we'll see you next time.